ladies, gentlemen, or no, you know what? I wanted to change it up. I wanted to steal from J. Kenji Lopez, alt celebrity chef extraordinaire.
Okay. What does he say?
What does he say? He says, "Hey guys and gals and non-binary pals." I like that one because it covers everyone. Guys and gals, non-binary pals. Welcome to Game and Scotch. This is the, isn't it?
Is that our new thing? I like it.
Yeah, you like that? I'm totally stealing it from Kenji, but Kenji knows what's up.
Kenji knows.
Yeah.
Who is that?
So he is there is a amazing food website, food blog called Serious Eats.
Oh.
And he's their head writer, has been for a long time. He's literally written the book on pizza. He yelled at me on Twitter about pizza because I said it wasn't a pie, and he called me a jackass. And I respected that. And but no, he's got, if I want to do a recipe or if I want to learn how to do a specific food type thing, I just search chicken Kenji, Kenji, and always the best recipes that come up. Oh. Yeah, he does the best potatoes I've ever had. You boil them, and then with a bit of baking soda, which you don't normally put baking soda in, but it makes the water alkaline or something. So he gets into the science of all this stuff, which is awesome. Yeah.
The science of cook.
Yeah. So you boil them for a little while, then you throw them in a bowl with a lid and shake the hell out of them till it like breaks up the outside, and then you bake them. And it's like the outside is made of a potato chip basically, and the inside is mashed potatoes. It's incredible. Oh, dude. So I'm stealing that from Kenji. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
We're stealing his food ideas and his intros.
Yeah.
And we already have Bowser's always comes into my stream whenever I'm not streaming Smash, and he just goes like, "This isn't Smash. What are you doing?
Want to smash?
Want to smash?"
What are you drinking today, my friend?
Sir, I am drinking the Instigator. It's from Indie Ale House. I just saw a DLC and I was just like, I like the art. Look at that art.
Does look cool.
He looks really cool.
He
kind of looks like me.
A little bit, sure. There you go.
I have like the round nose.
I pretend I can see what you're doing.
I have the round nose. I think I'm destined to be like a mall Santa.
Oh, well, there you go.
When I'm later years.
There you go. You gotta get the white in here.
What are you drinking?
I am about to pour myself a from Nickelbrook Brewing.
Oh, baby.
The Naughty Neighbor APA.
I love the Naughty Neighbor.
It's so good.
1, because she's naughty. 2, she lives next door.
Yeah.
And 3, isn't it like is it a stout?
It's an American Pale Ale.
Oh, okay. But it's pretty hoppy if I remember.
It is, and I'm just remembering that as I opened it. What's that?
Anyone who's watching the stream right now, we got a few people. Let me know if the music is drowning us out. I just thought to add a little flavor, throw on some fun lo-fi. You know what I mean?
See it. Look, that was
a good pour.
Too much. Yeah, there's still more to go.
The Naughty Neighbor gave you a little bit of head.
Yeah.
A proper amount of head. That's fine. You know?
No, Twitch. Is that okay? See, this is my first time on Twitch, like actually twitching.
This is the first time ever twitching?
Yeah. I think I did. I streamed a bit of Minecraft, and then my buddy showed up once, and he was like, "The hell are you doing?
What are you playing?"
And then I uninstalled it off my Xbox.
Oh, Sarah's here, Dan.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. How are you? How do we sound? Do we sound all right?
Do we sound wonderful?
The music is so low, I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. Is there a purpose?
For the music?
For music.
There's always a purpose.
There's always purpose. It just, if it's too low.
It sets the tone. I mean, if one of us is too quiet, then we'll just have to speak up and keep the hot beats flowing.
Wonderful. Okay.
What kind of beer is your beer from the lovely Indie Ale?
Instigator is a West Coast style IPA.
Ooh.
surprisingly easy to drink and great with food and friends. Luckily, we're with friends. If you have any. With great food and friends, if you have any.
Welcome to Game and Scotch.
Welcome to Game and
Well,
Scotch.
to your very good health.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Good to the Twitch with you.
Mm-hmm. We took your cherry, popped your cherry.
You can do whatever you want to it.
You know, smack it around a little.
I have a cherry sour in the fridge. I should have brought that out. But
Oh, mine's really tasty.
This is a very tasty treat too. This needed more time in the fridge, but just means I'll drink it faster, so it doesn't get too farty. Oh man, you know when especially if an IPA or a lager gets warm and gets down to the bottom, you get nothing worse in the world than the last sip from a bottle of Alexander Keith's at like a house party or something.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, like that bottle's been sitting there. You've been chatting to some girl or something for a little while and holding onto the bottle, and you're like terrified, so that you're like all your energy heat is going into the bottle. It's just slowly steaming dregs of your beer, and then you go for that last sip, and it's it's warmer going in you than it is coming out. It's awful.
That was a perfect explanation, representation of house parties in high school.
Yeah, man.
And like drinking alcohol as fast as you could because it tasted disgusting. You know, like just convinced that alcohol tastes bad, so just get it in your stomach as fast as you can.
I used to drink. I still drink, but I used to drink Coors Light.
Coors Light.
In high school, that was my drink, and because if you kept it cold enough, you drank it fast enough, it didn't taste like anything. And even when it warmed up, it still didn't taste like much. I can't drink it now. It's too sweet. It's full of sugar.
Coors Light is sweet and sugar?
I find
What?
it real sweet now.
Really?
If I have one of those, yeah. Man. In the after times, we'll do it live. We'll go somewhere that has Coors Light.
I've only really had Coors Light like accidentally, or someone gave it to me. I've never been like, I would like one.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I don't drink it anymore. Good Lord. No, I do have a.
Okay, Sarah, thank you.
Is Sarah heading out?
Sarah's chatting with us.
Oh.
She says she has to mute us, but she'll be lurking.
Well, lurk away.
Lurk away.
Thank you. Yeah. I what was I saying? Having the
Coors Lights.
Yeah, I gotta get used to this whole chat thing. That's neat.
I know. I don't know. Like, do I interrupt or do I wait until there's like a lull and then say what they're saying on chat?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like we have like. We're not.
Yeah, we're
not
I'm
ninja.
Not, like, issuing my dissertation. So
no.
No, man. I drink Coors Light. Oh yes, yeah. So there it is. I have a beer that it sounds really sad when I say it out loud. It's my sad Daniel drink.
Your sad Daniel drink?
Yeah, it's James Ready 5.5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was my go-to like a few summers ago.
There you go, man. It's my buddies know that if there's a sixer of JR in the fridge, Dan's sad because I will. I'm glad I don't do this anymore. Anyway,
you're never sad anymore. It's fine.
No, I'm sad all the time, but I just manage it.
Yeah.
I
with different liquors.
Very well.
So James Ready in the fridge, not good. Not a good sign.
Not good sign. Not good sign. I learned that from somebody years ago. And he's like, "Oh man, when you're bummed out, you don't want to drink nice beer. You want to drink garbage, but you don't want to drink garbage. You want to drink something that tastes like nothing, tastes like depression. So you get the JR 5.5." And the guy was right. So I don't know if we're.
Was that a good life lesson?
Oh,
did you learn?
I learned a lot of stuff. This isn't like if anyone's watching this for the first time, welcome.
Welcome.
This isn't like an AA meeting anything, or like listen to the old guys depressing talks about how much we used to drink.
But it is at
We
the
talk
same
about
time.
video games sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are a
How
gaming
is-
podcast.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Sometimes.
Well, we do other things. This one's just the more after dark, the evening times, when you put on your house coat and you pack your little pipe there with your favorite of whatever you got, and you get a little, and then you put on. You can watch it on your computer. You can watch it on your phone. I don't care. I'm very excited for twitching for the first time. How many people are listening to me do?
Sarah.
Okay.
How many people? Sarah.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
Well, I wanted to say, when you know that I'm having a rough day, is when you find Popeye's wrappers littered. Because that is my go-to fuck my life thing. Like, I eat it, I feel terrible, but it's the best thing ever. And, like, it's just...
Oh, man. So, well, I'll start skimming the background of these episodes, make sure there's no...
There's any Popeye's wrappers.
Or we'll have an intervention.
Well, I have had it a few times during the pandemic, but not in a long time. It was
for
a year
pleasure,
ago.
not for pain. There you go.
Yeah.
And we had that. They've got that chicken sandwich, that like the new one that was supposed to be amazing. Everyone was losing their mind in the States over the spicy boy.
Oh,
It's actually called. But anyway, it's a really fine chicken sandwich.
I don't follow Popeyes because it hurts me.
Yeah,
It hurts me.
it hurts. Man.
It hurts my stomach. I'm actually like, other than like McDonald's, like once a month, I've like cut out fast food.
Yeah,
I've cut out pop.
good man.
And the big one was ketchup. I just reduced that shit. I don't, because I used to have it every morning on my eggs. Not anymore.
Gotta get sriracha, man.
But the sriracha, yeah, oh yeah, sriracha's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a lot of hot
It's
sauce,
still-
sriracha.
Oh man, it's still full of sugar, but no, good on you, man. I dropped pop. Oh god, probably like 10 years ago. Like I'll have it once in a while.
Yeah, me
but,
too.
Like, if nothing better on a hot day than a glass bottle of Coke. If you can find it. Oh man.
This episode's
delicious.
brought to you by Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Taste. Wait, I was gonna say taste is everything, but I think that's. Is that Sprite? I don't know. I haven't watched a commercial in years.
I don't remember. But
Thirst is everything. What?
Taste
is nothing. Taste is everything.
I had this discussion with a friend of mine. Tier list of pop. What is the best pop? The best. What is it? In your humble opinion.
I've got the answer. That is Mexican Coke.
What?
Yeah, you can find it. They sell it in. I think like you can find it at Metro and stuff. It's made with cane sugar.
You can find it at Is it like Coca-Cola but Mexican?
It's Coca-Cola. Yep. What? Oh yeah. I mean, there are lots of types of Mexican Coke, but this is Coca-Cola. Yeah, it didn't come across.
No one will kill you over getting this
up anyone's ass. No, you can buy them in 4-packs, and they're made with cane sugar instead of processed
really
fine sugar.
And that's a difference.
It's amazing. It's amazing. So that's like S tier to me. That's so hard to find.
I always think that you couldn't shock me anymore. Right. And then that was like the last thing
I come at you with that Mexican Coke.
Yeah, that's like the last thing. I was just thinking like vanilla flavors, like Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola. No, Mexican Coke.
And it's less sweet. So you get the sharp, like there's the sharpness you get a bit from Coke.
Yep.
And then it's not as sweet. Oh, it's amazing.
Really? I have to try that. Oh my god.
There is some that for around Passover, I think it's made with cane sugar as well. Sometimes you see Coke with like a yellow cap on the lid.
Really?
And it's same thing made with cane sugar, but it's not as good as the Mexican Coke. I don't think. But yeah, man. So that's my S tier. Next one down, A&W root beer at the restaurant.
That is so interesting because
in the frozen mug, you know, you get the little film of ice.
Yep. That's perfection.
Man.
My friend was saying that she loves like root beer, but that A&W root beer sucks.
What is her top one?
I think it's like Barks was her top.
Oh
yeah.
Stop being friends.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm like
just
wrong.
Whatever
obviously,
social you got her on and unfriend because that's the.
I almost said the 1, 2 wrong.
That's like somebody saying like, I love tea. What's your favorite kind of tea? I like Brith or Arizona iced. No.
Oh.
Yeah. I said, if your friend is gonna listen to this, yeah, no, you know what? I was gonna apologize. I did not. You've made poor choices in your pop choices.
Yeah, she's very, very strict. She has her tier list.
I respect the list though. She's put thought in it and says, "This is my favorite."
We have discussions about restaurants, like fast food restaurants. What's the top 2 restaurants? And also like her top is root beer, and I was like, oh, which root beer? Because I'm okay with root beer. I will have root beer at A&W. That is the shit. But I don't tend to pick root beer. It's not my favorite.
That's fair.
But yeah, like when I'm at A&W and I get the glass cup, oh yeah, I'm getting root beer. Oh my god.
There you go.
No,
that's it. Yeah,
no question.
That's the only way to fly, man.
The only way.
And then after that, I'll just go to my B, like B tier.
Yeah.
Then I've got the Mexican pops, like the Yarritos. You know, I guarantee you've seen them at like Bulk Barn and
all Mexican pop is the best pop.
Yes, 100%.
Wow.
Yarritos makes a lime one. That's amazing. Pineapple one. It's pretty good. There's one. What's the tamarind? Tamarind pop. Sounds so weird. Yeah. Until I had this pop, I only had tamarind sauce like for dipping samosas in.
Huh.
But oh man, tamarind Yarritos is incredible. Yeah, you got Bulk Barn.
You're blowing my mind right now.
All right, so I want your top.
Mine are so boring now.
I want your S tier.
South
Coke,
African Sprite. Yeah, mine are pretty boring. I'm like Coca-Cola is my go-to all the time, and the best way for to have Coke for me is at McDonald's with fries.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna put that same tier with Yarritos because when you factor in the fries, it's banging. No ice.
Yeah. After no ice, maybe or maybe not, you're a little hungover.
Yeah.
You get your fries, you get your large Coke. Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hits
just the salt and the sugar with the sizzle.
Yep.
Oh, that is a fine call.
I know this is not a popular opinion. I'm not the biggest fan of Dr. Pepper. Not the biggest fan.
Hate Dr. Pepper.
You hate it? Thank you. Yeah, right? Yeah. I have friends who are diehard for Dr. Pepper. If they heard me say this, they'd destroy. I don't know, kill me. So, if I disappear, it's because I said I didn't like Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, well, you don't go against the Dr. Pepper.
No, I'll drink it. If you were to give me Dr. Pepper, I'll drink it.
I won't. I'll say get this.
Get this filth away from me.
They're like I'll drink most pop.
Yeah.
But because if you put some booze in it.
Yeah.
Because then it's just there is no booze that justifies Dr. Pepper. You've just ruined both.
What do you mix it with?
Like I've heard people do. I knew a guy, and oh shit, I knew a few people. I knew a guy and a girl who swore up and down best drink was Dr. Pepper with Fireball whiskey.
Oh.
See, I could see that working, but because I like Fireball because I'm apparently like 17 still, but and I love cinnamon hearts. So
Fireball is. I haven't had it in a long time, but it hurts me.
That's like my guilty pleasure, like dirtbag booze.
Yeah,
it is Fireball.
Once we're back to house parties, then I'll have Fireball and beer pong. Sure.
There we go.
Sure.
We'll have fireball parties.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll live stream a fireball beer pong party.
Fireball beer pong Mario Kart party.
Coming 2022.
2022.
To Game and Scotch.
To Game and Scotch. Yeah.
Oh my god. I remember now at your place.
Yes.
Here in the city.
Yes.
You had a party.
We did.
Yeah.
We tend to have those.
I remember it was an absolute gong show. But
was this? I've had a few. Was this the one with all of our friends?
Incident? I don't think it was. It was with it was only one I'd ever been to. Be honest.
Oh really? Oh, I thought you.
Yeah.
My birthday.
That I remember.
My birthday?
I think it was your birthday. I might have been. The building's gone anyway. So the one on Shooter Street.
Yep. Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the one on
gone.
Shooter. And so you went upstairs and you had a beer pong table, right?
Yep.
Kind of towards the back of the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not blurring parties.
No, there was definitely a party there for sure.
I remember. There was a beer pong going on. I'd never played it on account of being blind.
Mm.
And I was strutting with my beer in one hand, my cane in the other. Well, what's going on in here? And it was some people I knew, some people I didn't. And oh man, they were playing the beer pong. Somebody dropped out and they're like, here, you got the last throw. I'm like, I've never played. Okay. I literally have no depth perception. Being blind in one eye, no depth perception at all. And I just go, fine, this isn't going to go well for anyone. Huh, threw it. It right in. And I just left the room. I just left the room. I didn't. Oh man.
None of those people saw you again.
None of them. And everyone clapped. No, it was. And it sounds like such a bullshit story, especially coming from a person. But 100%. If anybody was sober, remembers that. I'm gonna have to start.
I remember when this blind guy came in and won the game for us.
There's two people who might be able to answer that question. So, you know what is a sad time in our fair city? Our post-work bar is Dunzo.
What? 3 Brewers? No.
They're still around.
The Absinthe?
Refresher
No.
Dukes.
They're done.
Yeah, man. They might reopen elsewhere, but all the restaurants and bars. What is it? Gerard right there, Young and Gerard. That whole building's getting turned into condos.
No way.
Yep. Sad times. That was one of the last places in the core that you could get a relatively cheap pint.
Huh.
Sad times. So, R.I.P. to Duke's Refresher.
Yeah,
and whatever the gin bar was called.
And they could be open right now because what zone are we? We're patio, right? We're open for patios.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
We're not in the patio zone, but we're in, which sounds like a Sonic the Hedgehog.
The patio zone.
It's like. Dun, 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 dun. It's just a way laid back version of some college age dude playing the Sonic theme on acoustic.
Yeah, the patio zone, brother.
Patio zone,
brother.
Sonic can't actually run in the level. He just has to walk and mosey along.
He's just chilling.
Yeah,
he's the dude looking for his carpet. That's a great movie. Fuck, I love that movie.
I don't know what movie you're talking about.
What?
What movie are you talking about?
Well, the one with the dude. Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name too. Now I'm an idiot.
Oh, friggin' Big Lebowski.
Yeah, the Big Lebowski. Yeah. I almost called it I almost said The Great Gatsby. I'm like, that's not right.
The Big Gatsby, The Great Lebowski.
The Big Gatsby. I was like, uh-oh.
That'd be a very different.
I'm being exposed.
No, that was brain fart of the highest order, man.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, we are in the patio zone, so and that would be that gives me hope that we could be going back to our friends at Mom's Basement soon.
Yeah, that'd be great. Really looking forward to seeing those guys again.
Yeah.
Down the street for where I'm living, I guess the Shoppers is now doing vaccines and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I just found it very strange that there's just an obscene amount of people lined up in front of it, like not social distancing. Like imagine getting COVID on the way in the line to get the vaccine. Nobody was distancing. They're all like talking to each other. Some people didn't have their masks on. I was just like, imagine getting it on your way to the vaccine. Like
that would be brutal. And watch some people. Well, it's lines for anything in Toronto. It's since I moved here, it's fascinated me that people will line up for absolutely anything, whether it's good or not. If there was a place down on Queen Street selling charcoal ice cream. There's soft serve with activated charcoal in it, and it made it black, and so apparently it didn't taste any different. I don't know what the point of the charcoal was. Maybe to turn your gut into a fucking Brita filter or something.
Maybe.
It's like, oh, I'm part fish tank and full of ice cream. And it was, people lined up all summer for it.
Wow.
It's just soft serve ice cream. It tastes just like the McDonald's one.
It's just like normal ice cream. Yeah. You animals.
Yeah. There was... I
wonder if there's some health benefit with it. Like, it's healthy ice cream.
Maybe. I know one Pizza Nova does a charcoal crust, and apparently it's easier to digest. But you're worried about your digestion, but you're sucking down a pizza? Come on.
Those two don't line up.
No, you're gonna get either stopped up or you're gonna get the scoots, and that's what you do when you eat a whole medium pizza.
Yeah, I can't do that anymore. I don't know if because I'm getting older. I can't eat a whole medium pizza to myself anymore without being awake all night.
This is it.
What?
The panic sweats.
Yeah, the sweats, it's also when I mix it with the garlic dipping sauce. I'll be up all night.
Oh man, never was one for the dipping sauce. Do you have what's your dipping sauce for pizza?
Garlic.
Yeah,
garlic dipping sauce. That's my favorite.
That's it.
I like marinara. I'm honestly I'm really boring when it comes to flavors, and I'm a big vanilla guy. I like garlic. I like.
This is gonna be like
not
the culinary Dan episode. So get your vanilla. Nothing wrong with that. Get your ice cream. Get a nice local company. Get Kawartha Dairy.
Yeah.
Kawartha Dairy French vanilla. Bang.
Kawartha Dairy is amazing.
Do you have balsamic vinegar?
I think so.
You probably.
Where are we going with this?
You get your ice cream in the bowl.
Okay.
Drizzle. Hear me out. A little of the balsamic vinegar on there. Tastes like cherries. It's incredible.
Tastes like cherries?
Yeah, it doesn't. You get no vinegar. If there's anyone, I think it's just Sarah. But if there's anyone else watching,
we're muted. She's kind of here.
Yeah, that can back me up on this. But balsamic vinegar on vanilla ice cream.
Wow,
it's so good.
I'm learning so much today.
Put it on strawberries too. Little drizzle, just some nice cold strawberry, pinch of sugar, balsamic vinegar. Change your life, man. Change your goddamn life.
I apparently need balsamic vinegar in my life.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go through the list of things that you like, and then I'll tell you. But you know what else you can do?
Yeah, let's take everything you like and make it better.
Yeah. Do you like melons?
I do enjoy melons, yes.
All right. Do you like prosciutto?
I love prosciutto.
You ever put them together?
Absolutely not.
You take what's the orange one? Not a honeydew. Not a cantaloupe. You like cantaloupe?
Yes, I enjoy cantaloupe. Yes.
Okay. So you take a piece of just regular deli prosciutto, wrap it on a piece of the cantaloupe.
I think I've had that before, prosciutto with
probably have.
I probably have. It's been on charcuterie boards.
Yeah. Oh man, so good. But yeah, if you ever want a nice tasty treat, don't reach for the cookies. Get the prosciutto.
I need to. Right now, I buy these little ice cream thammies.
Ooh, I know little Chapman's one.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for Oreos and ice cream sandwiches. That's my kryptonite.
You want me to change your life again?
Maple syrup?
We're gonna have... No, I hate maple syrup, actually.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna be deported from Canada, man.
Yeah, I can't even skate.
Can't even skate?
Yeah. I hate the winter, can't skate, don't really like maple syrup.
I love the winter.
Oh man.
The summer kills me. Kills me. I melt.
Well, there we go. So we're, you're like... Winter man.
I'm like, Winter man? Ice man?
No, I was gonna say
Winter
the
man.
winter. No, that man.
Winter man.
And it just kind of, because I haven't seen that. But okay, so let me change your life here.
Okay,
and let's
change it.
ignore that I haven't seen a Marvel movie since Iron Man 2.
Okay.
But, you know the PC decadent cookies, right?
Yes.
Yeah, presents.
Yes.
Take those, chuck them in the fridge, or keep them cold. They're amazing cold. Just leave the bag in the fridge.
Freezer or fridge?
Fridge.
Okay.
So just always leave them in the fridge. Now, take some of that vanilla ice cream.
Oh, I know where you're going.
Yeah, buddy. Put a bit of it in there. However, it gets better.
Oh,
you go.
stop.
You take Nutella, and yeah, you take Nutella and mix it with a little milk. Throw it in a little dish. Microwave it for like 30 seconds, and then roll the outside of that little ice cream sandwich that you've made with the ice cream inside the 2 cookies.
Yeah.
Roll that. Chuck it back in the freezer. It's sealed up. It's like it freezes as a shell. Oh, dude, I don't even like sweet stuff. That's incredible. That's incredible.
We're gonna talk after because that sounds incredible. I want that because like the ice cream Sammy's is just like my lunch, my after dinner thing and before bed. Yeah. But like
get your treats.
They're like little tiny ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I know the ones. That's like 8 boxes.
Oh, like I bought like a box of 24 for like $8.
That's
like what?
That's irresponsible not to buy that.
Yeah, exactly. I looked at it. I was just like, "Are you kidding me?"
Right.
I'm buying these.
There's once in a while something comes along at the store that you just think that needs to be in my basket. I bought a duck.
You bought a duck?
Like, I bought a frozen duck. So let me tell you about this goddamn duck. It's called a utility duck because it is used. I think it's used for parts. I don't totally know. It's called a utility duck.
Okay.
It had extra legs in the package with it, but it was most of a duck. It said may contain kidneys. It might have. I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, but it was, and I just threw the bastard in my Instant Pot, bit of water and an onion, and then I made pulled duck tacos.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Where did you get that? You said?
Fucking No Frills.
No Frills.
Yeah, it was a duck at No Frills. So, who's gonna listen to this later? Please listen, like, and subscribe. No Frills is our like Aldi or Asda or like our Lidl, kind of like the bottom end brand of a chain of grocery stores, and they should not have ducks, but goddamn, these guys had a duck, and I got. It was like a 2.5. It was a big duck.
It's a big fucking duck.
I'll probably have like 9 tacos. It's incredible.
Just be like living on my own and stuff. Like I've had to kind of like learn how to fucking cook because I can't cook. And I also realized because I've been on the dating apps that it's very attractive if you know how to cook. Like.
I have got some recipes for you.
Yeah, and that's why people are like, "Oh, do you cook?" I'm just like, "Yes." Totally lying.
Right,
totally lying. And I'm just
open
like,
box, pour.
Yeah, I can cook, and I'll just figure it out when I have to cook for you. I'll figure it out.
There you go.
It's fine.
Oh, man.
When they ask me for like, what's my signature dishes, I'm just like,
You just write your name.
Yeah. You've disconnected. What?
You just leave them on red.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you
What are your signature dishes? Signature? I wouldn't call it that. I just call it dishes.
In the after times, we'll get you cooking. I've got like
Right.
my kitchen at my new place is perfectly set up for a cooking show.
Oh,
So, yeah, man.
we should teach nerds how to cook.
Yeah, buddy.
Like me.
I will.
That'd be a fun segment.
I'm not gonna share it in this with these animals, but I'll share it with you after we're done.
These freaking freaks, the Sarahs. No.
Yeah. You like quiche?
Oh, I love quiche, dude. I'm the least pickiest person on this planet. I will eat anything you put in front of me. Like I don't know anything. I eat everything.
That's key.
I'm Kirby. I'm a black hole.
Down B.
The down B.
That's when he turns into a rock, right?
Down B is when he turns into a rock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or many forms. He's got many forms now.
I'm like, oh, he's a swamp sometimes.
He's a swamp sometimes.
But yeah, no, I've got this quiche recipe that's just every time it's perfect.
You'll have to share it with me.
It's the secret go-to.
Oh.
Yes.
There is something
Is it another viewer?
to discuss.
Oh.
So
it's not another viewer.
Do you know about the Zack Snyder Justice League cut that was recently released?
I will be 100% honest with you.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
aware of it.
You're aware of it.
I also
Yeah.
don't care about it.
I didn't even realize there was like a diehard cult surrounding Zack Snyder. Like people love the shit out of him.
It's so weird.
And like I get it, but I don't. I honestly haven't really liked any of his films.
Fair enough.
I think like the colorization's boring. Like it's all like just grays and blacks. It's kind of not nice to look at, especially for like a superhero movie. You kind of want some colors.
You want that to pop.
Yeah, like you want to see Superman's cape. You want to differentiate from him to Batman. Like like everyone looks blah. And there's a lot of slow-mo. I'm just not a big fan of Zack Snyder. But the Snyder cut I really liked, which shocked me.
So you sat through all 4 hours, eh?
Oh my god, it is way too long. Yeah. Oh my god, they could have cut half of that movie and it would still tell the same story and it would still be good. Like, there's so many scenes that are unnecessary. It's for the fans though. Like, I had to understand.
It sounds to me like one of those extended editions of The Lord of the Rings.
Exactly.
Like, a sane person would see it, but I went and did a full sitting through all of them.
Yeah.
And because so fair enough.
I wasn't bored through the 4 hours. I just felt like, did it need to be 4 hours? No, it did not.
Fair enough.
But I didn't find it boring. I think the first it's funny, like the first 2 hours I think is the most boring part, and then the last 2 hours is when it really picks up and has its own thing. It separates itself from the... Do you know the whole story of this?
Like what happened to him and why that was...
It's tragic.
Yeah.
So for the viewers who don't know, his daughter passed away, and so Zack Snyder had to step back from Justice League, and Joss Whedon kind of took over. And kind of ruined the film. Joss Whedon had different views, and he also is just a different director than Zack, I think. Yeah. And so the movie just wasn't fulfilling Zack's vision. And so there are petitions, people really wanted this cut, and so HBO Max gave Zack a platform to make this, which is kind of incredible. If you think about it.
That's crazy. Like, I'm glad that they did. For the fans, I'm really glad. Even though, like, I've never liked DC, but I know the people who do are so stoked right now, and
oh my god,
I'm glad because especially after Wonder Woman 84, they needed something good. Again, I didn't see it. I would watch it for Pedro Pascal because he's like
incredible,
coolest
and everything.
Yeah. Oh man, I love Mandalorian. I watched an episode of Mandalorian like before I go to bed. Like it makes me so happy. It's just so good.
It's just such a victory for Star Wars. I feel like Star Wars has sucked for a long time, and we got a victory. Like, yes, this is good.
See, I don't think it sucked because I'm just always happy that more Star Wars is good Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I'm so stoked for Mandalorian because it's telling stories that I wanted to hear and didn't think that I would ever get a chance to.
Yeah.
I kind of expected the sequel trilogy to kind of be, and I don't know. I didn't mind the sequel trilogy because I was going to react to it the way that everyone had previously reacted to the prequels,
Right.
and now everyone's like, prequels are amazing. It's like, okay, but
George Lucas also knew that apparently. Like at the time, he's like, everyone's gonna hate these movies, and then 10, 15 years from now, people are gonna love them.
yeah.
And it's happened. Everybody likes
Yeah.
these movies now, out of nowhere.
I have a buddy who does that with every Halo game that comes out, that came out since like Halo 3. He like Halo 2, he's like, it's never gonna get any better than this. Me. Halo 3 comes out, and he's like, that's okay, I guess. And then a week later, he's playing it like semi-pro. He's like, this is the best game I've ever made. It's never gonna. And then he hated 4, and then or no, he hated ODST. And
ODST is great.
Oh, I guess it's really good actually because it bridges the gap between 2 and 3. And I like that you have to like firefight mode and blah blah blah. And then Reach came out. It's like, that's gonna suck. I want Master Chief. Blah blah blah. And then a week later, he's like, it's amazing. It's the best game. Like it's so people. And I'm just kind of watching him go through it with Halo. It's just reaffirming that that's what people do with Star Wars. But
yeah, I find stuff that you're passionate about, like, and your expectations are so high that sometimes it doesn't meet it. But then when you sit on it and then revisit it, you're kind of like, wow, I missed something because this is incredible. Yeah. You know, like, this is great.
It's fun. Just shut off your brain and enjoy the like space wizard fantasy show. Yeah. It's so fun.
But you're right, because it's like when I was a kid, I grew up with the prequels, like watching. Like I didn't watch the original trilogy. I grew up with Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, and the Sith one. I forget what it's called. Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. And then, so as an adult watching the the Disney trilogy, I think my expectations were at a certain level.
Yeah.
But I really feel like they didn't do a good job, and I honestly think it's because of crossing like visions. Like I think JJ set something up because I liked Force Awakens at the time. I don't like it now because of what it led to. You know,
that's
you know,
fair, yeah.
Like when I watched Force Awakens, I was like, that was awesome. I cannot wait for the next 2 episodes. But after watching those 2, I'm like, I don't like Force Awakens anymore.
That's fair.
But like, you know, JJ was setting stuff up. Ryan. What's his name? Ryan Johnson? What's his name? Ryan...
Yeah, Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson said, fuck that. I'm going another way. He wanted to make the next Empire Strikes Back. Did not quite meet that level of quality. And then JJ came back, was like, I gotta set it all back to what I wanted to think. So it just, like, characters didn't make sense. I feel like they should have done more with Finn. Like, it just, I felt like I really loved the characters. I just feel like no one got no justice.
I think the worst one of the 3 was Rise of Skywalker for sure. Mm-hmm. I think that if they went the route of the Duel of the Fates script, which you can listen to, DOTF podcast.
There's some amazing voice work on that.
I see it. I see the island.
Oh my god, is that Kylo? I'm not doing my Hux.
Oh man, it was so good. It was really good.
I was like, I remember I put in my my audition, and what's his name? Jamie. Jamie was like, "Oh, you're gonna be Hux." I'm just like, "Oh, I gotta do an accent? Oh no, oh no."
No man, you did a great.
It was so fun. I was very happy with that. It was so fun.
For real, like everyone. Pause this, go to on Twitter at DOTF podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Search Duel of the Fates podcast on YouTube. It's on Spotify and on iTunes. And we did a dramatic reading of the alleged script of what was supposed to be episode 9, called Duel of the Fates. And I personally think it would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
It would have made some bold choices for sure, but
Yeah.
it would have made Force Awakens and Last Jedi be much better films than they were. I liked Last Jedi because I liked what it was setting up, and then Abrams just said, "No, we need more lens flare." Yeah, I don't like J.J. Abrams' film style. Really.
No, I don't either. Yeah. I wasn't a big fan of the Star Trek movies. I'm just like,
they were all flash. They didn't feel like Star Trek.
No,
and these didn't feel like the Last Jedi felt more like Star Wars than the other two did.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
they did with it what they could.
Yeah, I honestly think it was. I don't know, like what's the medium of letting your creators do whatever the fuck they want, but also being the producer and being like, no, this is the overarching vision that we want. Because I feel like that's what happened with Star Wars. Because I think, what's her name? Catherine Kennedy? What's that her name?
Kathleen
Kennedy. Yeah, she was kind of saying like, do whatever the fuck you want, and I think that's why things got weird.
I think, and so like we'll obviously never know the whole story, but from one thing that I've heard was that she likes to keep a fairly tight, not a tight grasp on things, but she just wants everything to flow well. And I think there was a bit of ego in there because Abrams thinks he's Spielberg and he's not.
Yikes! Yep.
And I think that's what happened. But but then you look at other films that came out in the quote unquote Disney era. I loved Rogue One. Rogue One was an incredible movie. So much fun.
And I always get weirded out when people say they don't like it. I'm like, what? That was awesome.
That had the best space battle, I think, in all of Star Wars. Battle over Scarif.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was incredible. And Solo was okay. I'm glad that the AIDEN Ehrenreich thing, that he didn't try to do a Harrison Ford impression.
Yeah.
You know, I like that he did a Han Solo.
I think
a young Han Solo. I think he did a great job.
I think it was great. I liked it. I like Solo.
I just thought the story was kind of it felt like it was written by some of the writers of the Clone Wars kids show. And don't get me wrong, I like Clone Wars.
I was gonna say,
like
I love Clone Wars.
It's great.
Clone Wars, yeah.
But it just felt like a really long episode of Clone Wars. So,
yeah.
That's not a knock against it. I just thought it could have been a lot better, and it's a big shame that we won't get more of the Solo story.
There was like a time while these 3 Disney films were coming out that I was like realizing, I'm like, am I not a Star Wars fan anymore? Because I don't like these movies and I'm not appreciating the stuff. And then I binged Clone Wars and Rebels, and I was just like, no, I'm a Star Wars fan. There's something wrong with these movies. like I love these. I love Star Wars stories, and
I still haven't finished Clone Wars. I can't. It's kind of my going to bed show. I'll sit in bed and watch 1 or 2 episodes. So I love it. It's just taken me a while to.
It's a lot of TV. It's a lot. Yeah. 7
seasons, man. That's a lot.
I didn't watch the movies, so I have to watch the movies still.
No, don't.
Don't. That's what I heard. I heard it's very kiddie. Like it's very.
It's that movie that made me want to watch the show until the show was done. It was so bad.
You're just kind of like, oh, it's good? What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, you've probably got nothing to lose at this point.
No.
A couple hours, an hour. Check it out. Yeah. But
it was in the period where Ahsoka kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Until she got awesome.
Yeah. I'm stoked for that part.
Oh my god, seeing her in Mandalorian was like the coolest.
So cool.
And what's her name? What's her name? The Bo-Katan? Bo-Katan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was like incredible in Mandalorian.
Yeah. Tamura Morrison is. He's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just solidified my love of both. I'm one of them. I was that kid in the early 90s who was like, Boba Fett's the best. It's like he has 3 minutes of screen time and then he dies like a bitch. And but I'm like, it's amazing. He got done.
But he's so great.
Yeah. It's like, and I don't know. I think it's so damn cool.
Yeah, and he's
got a jetpack.
And he's done so well in the show.
Yeah.
And he's getting his own show. Like that little excerpt at the end where he just fucking comes in and kills everyone and sits in the throne. I was like, what? This is the coolest stuff.
I'm so stoked for the Book of Boba Fett.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, never like in the Disney trilogy was I like, this is so cool. I'm in. This is fucking hype. I was just sitting there like just absorbing TV movie. And I just, with like Mandalorian, I'm just like every episode like, this is the coolest TV show I've ever watched. Like, I love Jon Favreau. I love everyone who's worked on this. Like, it's so incredible.
Like, everybody loves Frog Lady.
The Frog Lady.
Yeah. Space Frog Lady. Like, I would die for Frog Lady.
Is that the lady that Grogu was eating her eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And, no, that was such a... And Pedro Pascal is... For somebody who... Let's be honest, that is a handsome man.
He's a good-looking dude.
For a good-looking fellow like him to sign on to a show, sure, I mean, it's going to make tons of money. But to not have your face in 99% of the show...
Yeah.
That's impressive, but... Man, he can act.
Actors don't want that. Actors want their face to be in everything, so it's just incredible that he is that. Now he's being Joel in Last of Us.
That's right. I think he'll do a good role.
I think so too.
Yeah. But no, you're right about the mask thing. Like, I mean, wear your masks, obviously, you fucking idiots. But...
You fucking idiots.
Yeah, wear your COVID mask.
Get your vaccine, wear your mask.
Yeah, there we go. Brought to you by Game & Scott.
Yeah.
If you think you have a reason to not, you don't, and we'll ban you.
We'll ban you.
Yeah. Can we do that on here?
We can. We can, for sure.
All right, so perma-bans for anti-maskers and anti-vaxxers. So that's where we stand. But no, did we talk about the TV show I did?
The Jason Momoa one?
Yeah.
We talked, you and I talked a little bit, not on the show though.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
I had a speaking role on C on Apple TV.
We have a celebrity on Game & Scotch. Everybody.
Gentlemen, hello.
Hello.
Basically, Pedro Pascal.
Basically.
You can come in hot or you can come in cold. No, I can't do Pedro Pascal.
No, I can't.
But I can't reveal anything about it other than that I would potentially have had to wear a covering over my face, and I didn't. So I get about 10 seconds of solid screen time.
Your face is in it.
Yeah, man.
Goddamn.
And my voice, boy.
Goddamn.
Yeah. And
you're famous.
I read that script. They unless they recast it, they can't put somebody else. Like, they can't cut around the lines I had to deliver.
They're important lines?
They might be, they might not be. But they can't cut around them.
Okay. So are you just going to watch the show and just look for yourself?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Does that mean you're going to be... Are you going to be credited?
Yeah.
You're going to be in the credits?
Yeah, man.
Whew.
Gotta start my IMDb page.
Whew.
Apple TV
spicy.
Season 2 and Game & Scotch.
I have a friend who works in the film industry. Like, she does a lot of post CG effects stuff. And apparently to get credits, they bid. Like, they pay... I don't know who they pay. Maybe the production company or something to like get their names, because there's billions of people that work on these movies.
Yeah.
Like, she would tell me that she like during like Endgame, like she's like, yeah, Thanos was our we only did Thanos. That was like her whole company was working on.
Wow.
And she did Ultron as well. And like, she's not credited at all, and she's done like a tons of work. She said she did like Detective Pikachu and did like all the APOMs. And like, she's like, that's all my work, not credited at all. Like, It's
That's
insane.
brutal.
It's crazy.
That's brutal. It's like, can you get a letter of reference or something?
She definitely had, it's on her resume for sure, but
Yeah,
it's just not.
So yeah, no, that's brutal.
Yeah, how brutal would that be? All that work.
Like thousands of people go. It really goes to show how many people work on films.
Yeah.
And like, if people think it's an easy industry to be in.
Oh my god. It's hard to critique things now because knowing how much work goes into like 5 seconds of movie. It's just really hard to be like, that sucks. It's like, fuck you. So much work went into that. Like, fuck you.
Like, there's legitimate things that you can critique, but there's so many other things. It's like, no, these are thousands of people that put their time and their effort in.
Yeah.
And that's why
appreciate the art direction, appreciate like the staging. I don't know. Like, it's so much work.
Yeah. Like, you can say what you want about Jedi, but damned if that doesn't have a cinematography to it.
Oh, I love the one where they're on the salt planet and like all the reds underneath. Like, that was cool. I love that.
That is a beautiful film.
Yeah.
But yeah, but down to, this is why I never liked, my dad was in the film industry, and so when like Napster and Kazaa and LimeWire, these things kicking off, and then later torrents and everything, I never really wanted to download anything because I saw my dad receiving residual checks from when, they would come eventually, but depending on you signed, you would get a residual check for every time it airs on like CBC or something. And so the big famous actor in the lead role might not get residual checks down the line, and they make $8 million front, and so they're sitting pretty, but then there's like gaffers and grips and electricians and prop people and PAs and craft service, all these people who depend on repeat viewings down the line. So I never liked to pirate. If I couldn't help it, I will try every possible avenue to purchase the thing, but depending where it's made, like if it's made in the UK, it's damn near impossible to get some of those things here. So then I'll consider looking.
If it's not easily accessible in an age of streaming, like it's got to be on something, right? And if it's not, I don't want a DVD. I don't want a Blu-ray. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
There's
I'm finally getting rid of all my DVD. Oh no, the Blu-ray I'm not.
Blu-rays are cool to collect. I still collect like 4K remastered stuff, but like the Alien remaster is it's so good. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. It's so good.
We've been talking about watching it again, so maybe I'll go look for it. Scott Pilgrim 4K UHD is coming.
I saw that. Very excited.
Yeah.
Sometime in April, right?
Yeah.
And there's some audio work being done on it as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which is a big deal, I think. Yeah, I love that movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, so good. We should do. I know there's like YouTube channels that do this, but do like a watch along where, like, you and I can sit. We'll watch the movie, and record only our audio, and then so people can play that over the movie. And if they want to hear our humorous takes on watching movies, nobody's ever.
They want to hear me recite the entire film, because I will. I know every quote.
Bread makes you fat.
Bread makes you fat? I wrote this song about you. It's a work in progress.
Just her name.
Like Ramona. Oh my man.
That movie and the books by extension do a really great job of representing Toronto in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah. You can't, like, some people say they don't like the film because doesn't follow the comics closely, and I honestly think it's two separate entities. Like, there's so much more shit in the comics that they couldn't do in the movie. Like, there's the what do they call it? There's like some sci-fi stuff in the comics.
Yeah.
With the what's it called?
There's the whole subspace world.
The subspace world, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they couldn't do that in the movie. It gets too weird.
Yeah. Well, they briefly like go in.
They talk about it a little bit.
Kind of like they make it seem like it's a dream of his.
Yeah. Scott goes like, "How did you get here so fast?" She's like, "Oh, I just took the road, or I just took the door. I opened the door or something." And like, she's in your brain.
He's like, what?
What?
Just keeps going.
Yeah.
That is a fine film.
It's real. I'm just such a huge fan of Edgar Wright. Like, I love his movies. Baby Driver is one of my favorite movies. I just love how it's all edited. I love the casting. Edgar Wright's like my favorite.
He's great.
I really wanted him to do. He was supposed to do Ant-Man.
Oh really?
But he had creative differences with Disney, and so he stepped away. But he was apparently casted everybody in it, and had some storyboard stuff that was used, but it was just too bad. I feel like he would have done a lot better job with those Ant-Man movies.
Who did that one? That wasn't Taika Waititi.
No. Taika did Thor. Yeah, I don't know who did the new. I don't know who did the Ant-Man.
New one, I think.
Yeah, Love and Thunder. Yeah, with Natalie Portman's in it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. I did like Ragnarok.
Yeah, it looks. I haven't seen it, but I remember this is colorful. This is pumpy.
Yeah.
This is funny.
What an interesting stage that they set up. It's just that was the issue with the other Thor movies. They're just in bland and boring locations. This is the first one.
Watching the first, was it John Woo? No, not John Woo. Ang Lee. Wow, that made me sound racist. The Ang Lee one.
Was he director?
It was pre-MCU. It was just called Hulk, I think. And it was it Eric Bana? No. Who played Hulk in Ang Lee's Hulk?
You're not talking about Lou Ferrigno.
No, not that early. There we go. Pulling it up. You're lucky if you haven't seen it, because the main.
I'll have to check it out.
Water monster. Hulk film. It's like, hey, you can look at the. There we go. 2000 directed. It had. Oh, he's on the. Yeah, no, it was Eric Bana. Jesus.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a terrible movie.
Terrible movie.
And honestly, I think it was that made me not want to watch a lot, which was unfair.
Yeah, I'd give it another go.
I mean, I've got the Disney Plus. I can crank it.
Yeah, just do it. I do think they're good films. I think if you analyze them like they're
like high cinema.
Yeah. I just think you need to turn your brain off and just enjoy.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm.
It's when it is high cinema, then that's amazing. But I think majority of these films are not, and they're not trying to be.
Yeah.
And so I think people need to.
I want them to be campy, fun. Things blow up, and I can't believe blank happened.
Yeah,
that's all I want.
Do I want these films to kind of push barriers and become high cinema? Yeah, of course. I'd love that.
Yeah.
And I think they are becoming it because Disney's realizing they make a lot more money making shows.
True enough.
So, and shows, you can make them weird, and since it's streaming, just like the Justice League, it's the Wild West. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can make your movie 4 hours long. You can make it a little bit more risque. It's like when you're putting it in theaters, you want people to sit down and watch your movie in theaters. Not when it's a streaming service. If they have the subscription, they're gonna watch it.
I wonder if coronavirus didn't happen, if we would have the Snyder.
Probably not. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's hard to say, because people will sit in theaters for them, but I don't know that HBO or any studio would have thought, we can justify that right now without a coronavirus where people are essentially trapped at home. So.
When they were like doing premieres on streaming service with their movies, I think they're just like, all right, I think we have to embrace Netflix, like the Netflix model.
Yeah.
And start. And I think they're realizing that they're making a lot more money doing this. I think Disney's laughing right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. I do think it's weird that they charge a premiere price for their new movies. So it's like you're paying like, I think it's like $11 a month or something. And then if you want to watch the Black Widow movie, you got to pay another $15. I do think that's strange because like the $15 is like a theatrical experience. That's what I'm paying for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm not
fair.
paying.
But on the other hand, though, that's $15 per person if you're watching it. But if you've got like a family of 4 at home watching it, then that's $15 for across 4 people. It's
true.
Easily justified. So
it's true.
But yeah, I agree. But they got to make their, well, they don't have to because capitalism is terrible. But they want to make their money back that they've sunk into the thing right away. So
exactly.
So they can brag to the other studios and be like, look, we made...
Look at all the cash I got in my hands. I'm the trash man.
Oh, boy. Thanks, Black Widow.
Oh, boy. I'm so fucking rich. Oh, boy.
I'm going to roll this $1,000 bill and do a line of coke.
I'm going to light it up.
Whoa. Pluto.
All right. I think we should call it there.
I need a shawarma so bad.
We need a
shawarma shop across the street, and I keep thinking about it. So let's wrap it up. But man, thank you for the stream. And
it was so fun. I think we'll start doing this. It's the exact same thing. It's just people can join in and chat with us.
Yeah. So please join in and chat.
So if you're listening to this, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitch. All that shit's below.
Yeah, he's gonna chuck it down there.
Chuck it down there, baby.
Chuck my handle down there.
Chuck it down
there. You done chuck it down there.
And I'm Abach93 from Game and Scotch. Yeah.
This has been it. I'm an empty boy right now.
I'm an empty boy. Oh, right now.
That means we're done.
The podcast is over when the beer is gone.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's sad times.
All right.
All right,
guys.